Him. Om Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Every work is divine. Parenting is also a work, therefore it is divine. क्या बोला? Every work is divine. Parenting also is a work, it is divine. Because I have seen so many people cursing themselves being a parent. Okay. So parenting is a blessing and it is not a curse. Remember that point. Sometimes people feel this is not good, that is not good, and all. I would like to share so many points with you today. But let's see how it goes. Parenting is a divine work, and as every work is challenging, this is also a challenging job. Teaching also challenging only. कुछ लोग सोचते हैं बाबा जी बन गए तो मुफ्त में ब्रेकफास्ट लंच डिनर मिल जाएगा, वो मिलता नहीं ऐसा. We have to work. So thank you for coming here for today's program on parenting. First point is, I'm not going defining parent and all. It's a process. Actually, parenting is a process, creative process to bring out the music of life from the children. It is to rightfully strike all the chords of personality so that a music will come out of it. That is parenting. And parenting is to evolve the latent creative potentialities in the child and bring them out so as to benefit your children, also the world around. You must be a blessing. Also, your children also should become a great blessing to the society and the world. When I say blessing, not necessarily name and fame. Name and fame की बात मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ. But it is to bring about a transformation in them. Okay, now see, there are so many jivas, souls, who are waiting for the physical bodies. It's a mystery, I'm not going to talk on that. So they have to have physical body and they choose. Their karma helps them in choosing where to take birth, in which family. The process is so, I'm not going entering into that. But yes, and I heard long back when I was studying 8th standard, 9th standard, I was listening to some Bhagavat Kathakar. कोई मंदिर में, I still remember, 9th class I was studying 8th standard. He told in the lecture, the jiva, incoming soul or incoming individual, vasanas or samskaras, 25% match with father, 25% match with mother's samskaras, and 50% is his own. Now, if this is the case, I can't prove it. I heard it and I remembered it. If this is the case, parents have only 50% in their hand. That too, if both the parents are on same platform. If otherwise, father के हाथ में 25%, मम्मी के हाथ में 25%, if this 25 is not integrated, like mother wants a child to become a disco dancer and father wants to become an engineer, तो मजा आएगा खेल. If they are not on the same line, then definitely there will be a, and 50% are matching with father, mother, 20%, 50% is his own, and is also similar vasanas. That family is a blessed family. No conflict. Everybody will go in one line. Okay. So first of all, as a parenting, my first question is, are you a role model at home for your children or not? Don't answer me. First question. So, is there anything in us as parents which inspires your children? Is there anything in us for children to get inspired? Critical questions, I am sure you all came here to get some tips to handle your children. That's okay, fine. But who will handle you? Obviously, your parents cannot handle you right now. You're out of their zone. And even if they talk, you silence them. And they also cannot do anything, they are dependent. So they keep quiet. So who will handle you? Think about it. So therefore, first of all, parents also send their children to school saying that school will give them samskar. And our interesting parents of Chinmaya mission also, they send their children to Bala Vihar and all. Tum seekh ke aao, tum samskari bano. But what about you? And therefore question is, are you a role model? I can tell my mother is a role model for me. My father was a role model for me. Mother was a role model for me. Because they gave us that kind of their habits, their talks, their routine, their practices, their associations, their studies, their dialogues, their discussions, their inputs of wisdom makes you feel proud of them. Think. Okay. So first question, please think. Second one is, every parent, father, mother, both parents want praise from their children. Praise in the sense, you want them to recognize you, to honor you, to respect you, to love you, to accept you. Okay? I'm going very slow today. I'm not giving lecture generally about speed lecture and all. So my question is, are you praiseworthy to get praise? Are you तारीफ वर्दी? कोई मुझे तारीफ नहीं करता है, कोई मानता नहीं. आज आर यू मान वर्दी? मानते नहीं लोग उनके, कोई मानते नहीं परिवार में. So this is another question I want to ask. I'm not going to answer anything to you. Third important thing is, we want our children to demonstrate, to live values and to be good, do good, etc. And of course, values are not taught in schools and colleges. I tell them very clearly, not weekly one class on values and all. That is not a teaching at all. So the schools, they don't get values. School may they get competition, peer pressure, and the teachers and institution want their reputation. Therefore, they rub on the students to perform well so that they can put a board 100% pass, 100%, 100%, 100%. To put that board, they pressurize. At the end of the day, business. How many schools, how much per our children have graduated? Put a board. In our school, we have graduated. So many awards we got. So many got into IIT. So many got into medicine. So what is this and that? Therefore, you should admit your child. In our institution, ours is the best institution. We teach value. Every school teacher says we teach values. I have gone hundreds of schools, perhaps thousands in the country, address teachers, students. So, okay, I'll ask you one thing. School will not teach values. And you want your children to follow values. And parents are unfortunately 99.99% of them are uneducated, not literate. Highly literacy is there, high literacy, but uneducated. Got the difference? Literacy is very good. MTech, A, O, PhD, this one, chartered accountant, oh, da, ding, dum, dum. Must. But uneducated. So who will teach them values? So, if you want your children to grow in values, demonstrate values. I'll ask you one thing. How many values that you demonstrate to your children? Not by demonstration means what? Not by teaching. Do good, be good. ऐसा बोलना नहीं किसी को. Demonstrate silently. This is another important point. So identify at least one or two values that you feel proud of and benefits your children. Identify. These are the value I stick to. So, for example, mother gets up early morning, takes bath, then only cooks food. Now that he gets up and one hand brush, other hand kachhi. Or give bath to children only in the night. Next morning, spray them. This is how the culture is. And you want children to follow values. So make your children proud of you. So create environment for culture at home. This is another important point. Are we providing culture at home? Not in temple. Not an occasional temple. गणेश चौथी आया है, पूजा कर लेंगे, पंडित को बुलाएंगे, हवन करा देंगे, बस हो गया काम. Are we providing a culture for them to grow? You know, bacteria also, the cultural test, petri dish. They put that culture test, which antibiotic is. To which antibiotic the bacteria is sensitive. The zone they measure, this antibiotic. Not presumptive therapy before that. But it's the negative word it is actually. There they grow bacteria to find out which. But here, what is your influence? So how many actually, what kind of environment in our house we provide? I can describe on this many things. Your habits, what kind of books you keep, what kind of pictures you hang on the wall, and what kind of words that you utter at home, what kind of discipline routine that you follow, what kind of movies you watch, and what time you watch. I have seen so many houses, they don't have TV. समझिए हमारा बच्चे अभी 7-8 क्लास में पढ़े हैं. We don't, neither we watch TV nor they watch TV. They know TV at all. In one house they found all mobile phones are kept in a basket at a particular time. Father, mother, everybody. एक बैग है पे, हाँ मोबाइल बैग, टाइम हो गया, ड्रॉप इट देयर, स्विच इट ऑफ एंड ड्रॉप इट. Only one mobile they'll keep it on, not only for emergencies. Otherwise, all mobiles are in the bag. Our mobiles are always on our chest. जैसे बस्ती है ना, वो रुक भी जाएगा दिल कभी कभी, बता रहा हूँ. कैसा मर गया बेचारा, घंटी बजी, रिंग बजा तो मर गया. किसका रिंग बजा? मोबाइल का. तो उसको क्या हुआ? तो छाती पर लग के सो रहा था, गया. राम नाम सत्य है. ये क्या आदत है बाबा. I am also being observed by people around me. What time Swamiji gets up, what does he eat, how does he talk, how does he study, his lectures are productive or unproductive, is there stuff in it or not, can he talk different audiences or not, how is his behavior. Oh my God, we are 24/7, 360 degrees CCTV. Think. So what is the environment that you have created at home? दारू पीने वाला, झगड़ा करने वाला, सिगरेट स्मोक करने वाला. नारायण. That's one important thing. I also want to suggest one thing today. What is your family can be identified with? Can that be identified with one value? Oh, our family value is this. I remember one family, even though that his family is there. When we were children, they are also like our same age. Their family value was what? All of them are devotees of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi. Number one. Every day, I don't know how they fix the timing, 7:25 a.m. puja will start in the house. 15 minutes only puja. 15 minutes. They chant फटाफट अष्टोत्तर of भगवान Ramana Maharshi, आरती देते, प्रसाद बांटते. That time, whole family should be there in the altar. जब मैं भी जब गाता हूँ ना सोने के लिए, वहां पे जब अंकुल के घर के अंकुल बोलते हैं, तो आई ऑल्सो गेट अप अर्ली मॉर्निंग. अरे बाबा 7:25 हो रहा है, 7:25, 7:25 हो रहा है, पहले पहुंचना चाहिए भाई सब लोग, छोटे मुन्नू चुन्नू मुन्नू सब लोग. 15 मिनट बाद में यू गो टू स्कूल, गो टू ब्रेकफास्ट, हैव ब्रेकफास्ट, स्कूल, जो करना है कर. दैट टाइम इज अ कंप्लीट फैमिली टाइम. One value. Another value they had is before sleeping, all family members, they have to 9:30 whatever time. कोई लेट आ गया तो इंतजार करते हैं. They will read 1 or 1.5 page from a book of Ramana Maharishi's book. 1 page, like incident of the ashram that day. वो पढ़ के सो जाते हैं. Our values are Tom and Jerry, cuddle the babies, and remote. Ting 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 ting. सो जाओ बेटा. सपने में भी टॉम एंड जेरी आता है. क्या करे भैया. And so parents have no right to complain. You can't complain. Why? You can't complain. You cannot complain. Those parents who don't do certain things, they have lost their right to complain. Do you agree with me? How can they complain? सुबह नहाओ, तू नहाता है क्या? जंक फूड मत खाओ, तुम क्या करते हो? फोन पे ज्यादा मत बात करो, तुम क्या कर रहे हो? टीवी मत देखना, तुम क्या कर रहे हो? Whatever you instruct them, you are following them. माया बाबा, माया दुनिया है, क्या करें. Then, see, tell you one thing, whether you believe it or not. If you want me to explain, it take 2 hours. For all the problems on the earth, they're all caused by own humanity. Problems of earth are not contributed by animal kingdom, nor by plant kingdom, nor by mineral kingdom, nor by the nature around us. सबको बिगाड़ के खराब कर रहा है, एकदम brutally continued assaults. By whom? Man assaulting the man, country assaulting the country, political party assaulting the other political party, family brothers, one brother assaulting the other brother, neighbor assaulting neighbor, each neighbor assaulting, communities assaulting each other, and then humanity assaulting the animal kingdom, and then plant kingdom. Earth is being destroyed, and then my God, it's just such a dangerous bacteria, septicemia, septic shock. Who is responsible? सो कॉल्ड, जो अपने आप को घमंड में पढ़कर कहता है कि मैं इंटेलिजेंट हूं, वही है. वी आर रेस्पॉन्सिबल. सो वी एक्सेप्ट और नॉट, all the problems of the world are only because of absence of spiritual thinking. Will you agree? क्योंकि लेक्चर देना तो फिर बहुत टाइम लगता है. Because all the problems are basically due to absence of spiritual. आप अपने बच्चों को एमटेक पढ़ाते हो या सीए पढ़ाते हो, कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर पढ़ाते हो, और यही बताते आते हो कि बचपन से कि तुम ये करो, घर बनाओ, गाड़ी ले लेना है, अच्छा है, वो ले लिया, ये ले, all that you tell. And after education, you want him to be honest, corrupt-free, dedicated, loving, kind, compassionate, anger-free, and then responsible. अरे बाबा, इन चीजों के बारे में कभी बताया क्या? How can you expect an effect without a cause? भाई, बीज बोता और नीम का और चाह रहे हो को क्या बोलते हैं, आम का वृक्ष जो उड़ जाएगा उसमें से? नहीं. Have you ever taught them kindness, compassion, sympathy, harmony, responsibility, loving, dedication, country? Nothing. Education is only competition. पैसा कमाओ, career, all that nonsense, rubbish it is. Don't challenge me. If I go into competition, I can prove you there is no competition. I prove to children also on the board. They are relieved from stress and strain. That which doesn't exist, people talk about it. Don't think I'm mad. Huh? You give me one day, one more Sunday, I'll tell you all how thinking is wrong there. And I want to ask one thing. Tell me, what is the definition of career? यहाँ पे बड़े-बड़े लोग बैठे हैं. There is no definition of career in any textbook. What is career? Career means what? Psychologically impressed upon. I spoke this corporate world also, HR people also. सबको बोलता हूँ भैया ये तो गलती आपका विचार है. So long back in 2005, I was asked in from Pune Engineering College, they gave me career management. Career. मैं बोले ये पहला ध्यान करना शुरू किया. एक हफ्ता पहले पता चला टॉपिक मुझे. I was meditating. What is the definition of career? Career means what? I was meditating on that only. One day, after 3-4 days meditation, I got a beautiful 2 thoughts. One thought is how psychologically unproclaimed, undeclared, unsaid definition is rubbed on the psyche of the masses of our country and everywhere in the world. the definition of career. Unsaid but said, unproclaimed but proclaimed, undeclared but declared, undefined but defined. What is the definition psychologically? How to make myself comfortable at the cost of others. That is career. My growth, my psychologically. Then what should be the career definition then? The textbooks are not provided. What was your textbooks? What about how to teach? So my guru or somebody gave a definition. Gurudev gave. Said, career is a means for one to become an asset to the family, society, country, and the world at large. It's a means for oneself to become an asset. सुन रहे हो आप सब लोग ध्यान से? I'll ask you one question. Instead of saying, I'm an engineer, doctor, and all that, that is not the question. Are you an asset to country or not? Or society or not? In what way you are an asset? As a plumber, carpenter, or as a chartered accountant, as an engineer, or a doctor, or a teacher, or as a lawyer? In what way you are an asset? That is career. Are we making them into assets or liabilities? Be honest. We are not making them into as assets for society and the country. We are making them an asset for themselves and liability to the corporation, wherever they are working, corporate company, society, a big liability. Because straight question will ask you, if you are not born, would there be any loss to the world? How important are you to this world? Can we justify our life on earth? Hard questions. If you are not born, would there be a loss to the world? आपका यदि जन्म ही नहीं हुआ होता तो क्या दुनिया का नुकसान होता है क्या? तो रहते हुए हमारा फिर क्या अस्तित्व का क्या प्रभाव पड़ रहा है? भाई प्रभाव माने देश में ऐसा नहीं है, आजू बाजू जितने भी लोग हमारे संपर्क में आते हैं उन पर हमारा प्रभाव कैसा पड़ रहा है? आपको देखते ही कौन सा मूल्य या वैल्यू दूसरों को याद आ जाता है? हमको देखते ही बाबा ये घमंडी है, या तो लालची है, या तो बेकार है, या तो आलसी है, या तो पागल है, इस तरह का भावना आती है. Oh, she doesn't talk to anybody. She doesn't mingle with anybody. Oh, she is very arrogant. She is not responsive. Not alone. Sorry. Loneliness. अकेले रहती है. कोई बात नहीं. What kind of vibes that you are generating? It's constantly releasing from your heart. What kind of energies that we are releasing? So therefore, spirituality is the only solution for all problems of the world, because all problems in the world is only because of lack of correct thinking, and correct thinking is only provided by spirituality. Management doesn't provide you correct thinking. No subject under the sky will provide us correct thinking except spiritual thinking. You can challenge with me, you can say no, whatever you want, you can discuss, no problems. So therefore, identify and practice some values. I'll come to children बाद में, पहले अपने सुधार हो, पहले बाद में देख लेंगे बच्चों का. हाँ, पेरेंटिंग बोल रहे हो, हमको बिठा के क्या क्या सुना रहे हो? भाई करने वाला कौन है? If doctor is not healthy, how can the patient be treated? कोई पेशेंट गया, डॉक्टर साहब मेरा बीपी बढ़ा हुआ है, डॉक्टर बोला मेरा भी बढ़ा हुआ है, तो बेचारा पेशेंट कहाँ जाएगा? तुम्हारा कितना है? डॉक्टर पूछा पेशेंट से, मेरा 140/90 साहब. अरे मेरा तो 200/120 है, मैं किसको बोलूं? If that is the case, a child comes to parent, Mama, I'm confused. I am also confused. Ever since I married your father. मैं किसके पास जाऊं? फादर मैं क्या करूं? तो मेरे जो टेंशन है वो कौन दूर करेगा? मम्मी भूख लग रही है, मुझे भूख लग रही है. पापा को बोलो स्विगी से ऑर्डर करके देंगे, दोनों खाएंगे. If that is the mother, then how can you solve the problem? So you are not healthy first of all. दो कदम डाल नहीं सकते, दो सीढ़ी चढ़ नहीं सकते हैं. So spiritual health and mental health is very important. Spiritual health. Therefore, if you really want to be happy in family, spirituality is the only solution, because that provides you the correct thinking. All the problems in the world is only because of lack of either absence of thinking or incorrect thinking. और कोई कारण ही नहीं है. अब कोई क्या कारण उसे बताओ. Therefore, if you want to really make happy, protect your children, first and foremost thing you should do is expose them to a spiritual environment right from childhood. I don't know, you go to a spiritual organization like Chinmaya mission or anywhere, but somewhere spiritual environment and organization, expose them to that world, beautiful world of where the thoughts are very sublime. That's a fertile land. Balakeshu cha samskaro vicharo yuvakeshu cha dharmanishta desha bhakti loka seva tathaiva cha. Puja Guruji Swami Chidrupanandaji has written Krutagnata towards Gurudev. So गुरुदेव उसमें एक श्लोक आता है. जो मिशन में क्या करते हैं, बालकेषु च संस्कारो, बाल विहारी संस्कार प्रधान, विचारो युवकेषु च, for youth vichar, inquiry, we make them think, plus dharmanishta desha bhakti loka seva tathaiva cha. For youth, dharmanishta, desha bhakti, loka seva, all that is taught to the youth. And बाल विहार के लिए संस्कार, बालकेषु च संस्कारः, संस्कार प्रधान. Samskar, what kind of samskara means? Impressions. You are reading, create the seeds of personality. So expose them to a spiritual environment. How? You go. You also go. Unfortunate, even Balwar parents I'm talking. They send their children. Okay? They think they are above everybody. They don't want to attend classes, they don't want to learn. They say, हाँ बच्चों को हफ्ते में एक बार भेज दिया, बस हो गया, संस्कारी बना के आ जाओ बेटा. And thus children don't respect such parents. Over a period of time they know how mummy papa are fools and what kind of wisdom I'm getting. So they cannot talk. Children cannot talk to parent, parent cannot talk to children. Why? There's a gap. Intellectual level. What I learned, so beautiful things, stories and all that, mummy doesn't know, papa doesn't know. होता है, हो रहा है, हुआ भी है. So therefore, expose them. Acha, next one. If you want to really make children happy, follow or observe festivals and traditions at home. Think. If you do puja in write down all festivals. शिवरात्रि है, पूजा करनी है. ना तो ये रामनवमी है लक्ष्मी पूजा का, दीपावली, गणपति पूजा करना है, कृष्णाष्टमी करना है, गुरु पूर्णिमा भी करना है. बाद में होता जहां होता है मंदिर में जाओ, बाद में चिन्मय मिशन में जाओ, बट हमारा घर में भी होना चाहिए. सब मिलके पूजा करनी है बस. इट्स आवर कमिटमेंट. All festivals you must celebrate in a grand way. The kind of money you people spend on children's birthdays out of prestige issue, prestige issue. I know. वो बर्थडे बुलाया, इतना बर्थडे बैश. सो हमारे घर में भी बनाना चाहिए उसका भाई. एंड चिल्ड्रन go, suppose some not financially strong, the child will go and ours is a divine family. हाँ, उस दिन पूजा पाठ कराओ, प्रसाद भोग, प्रसाद बुद्धि, प्रसाद is super to every bashing birthday parties. हमारे बच्चे सेलिब्रेट करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे? सबको बुलाओ, खिचड़ी खिलाएंगे, प्रसाद, जय जगन्नाथ. That sanctity, the divinity, you create that kind of environment. No competition. इतने घर में कितने बैलून टांगे हुए बच्चा? 15. हम 21 करेंगे, 25 लगाएंगे बैलून. You die like that and they will also die one day like that. It is our contribution to ourselves and the world. I am guarantee. Once Puja Gurudev was sitting in 1986. I was sitting at his feet that time in one house. So somebody, in those days, drugs started. 80, 81 and all that. That's just beginning of the drug culture in the country. So somebody said, Gurudev was sitting, Chinmaya Maharaj. Gurudev, what to do? Drugs are coming. Yes, that's tragedy. What to do? Then he said, my chicks will not go there. Meaning my Yuva Kendra members, CHYK, they will not go. They are trained enough to face life. I can guarantee. They will never go there. In Yuva Kendra, how many, all Yuva Kendra members here, they are learning how to become master of ceremonies, how to give vote of thanks, how to plan an event, how to give a lecture, how to talk on spiritual subjects. They are already conducted. Vajagavindam pe baat kiya bacche. They're all youth who are seeing now. They're all being trained. वो जितना जैसा वो बड़े पे बात नहीं कर पाएंगे. They sit and talk on. Now again they are planning on Hanuman Chalisa by Chinmaya Yuva Kendra members. Talk on Hanuman Chalisa. Each one of them will take one दोहा points. बात कर लेंगे 5-6 दिन. मैं डेट्स तो दे दिया मैंने. I hope they are practicing it. Expose them to festival. Sorry. Next one. If you really want to be a parent, such a parent, gain knowledge and share with them. Interesting knowledge. हमारा इतना है, that earlier in Andhra we used to have that Bala Shiksha, huge volumes, 2 volumes. उसमें ना so many questions, so many answers. सप्त समुद्रा, सप्त ऋषिस कौन है, सप्त स्वरा, 7th के ऊपर so many questions. Similarly, how many devatas are there? Who are they? What are the many festivals? What significance of the festival? So much of knowledge. How many seasons are there? How does the sun move? And how to read Panchanga? What is Tithivara Nakshatra? What is this Rutus? What is this? How many years will form one circle? 60 years will form one circle. And how many yogas are there? What is the time? So many things are children just. I am sure we also don't. When is, what is that? Gita Jayanti? Somewhere it comes in December, sometimes November. Margasara Masha, Sukla Paksha, Ekadashi. That we don't know at all. What do we teach? Our culture, our nothing, no traditions. Tradition is only Swiggy, Sunday, Saturday, Zomato. And आज छुट्टी है ना, होटल में खाएंगे. क्यों खाना है भाई होटल में? Once in a month you go. Every Sunday, every Saturday. Let us together as a team. You cut vegetables, you do this. Let us work together and make some kind of beautiful item. Let us भगवान को भोग देंगे और सब मिलके प्रसाद खाएंगे. आज संडे का सब मिलके काम करें, यज्ञ कम. सब teach ना. and your children don't know how to negotiate with the market. चुनना कैसा वेजिटेबल वो भी नहीं आता है. They don't know how to wash their clothes. They don't know how to press their clothes. They don't know how to broom their stick in the room. What kind of training that you are giving them? Huh? They can't make their own cup of tea and eat, drink. It's surprising. थोड़ा फ्यूज गया, they don't know how to do it. बल्ब बदलना है, they don't know how to do it. Simple common sense. That also don't know. How to keep room clean, that also they don't know. What are we teaching them, my dear? What are we teaching them? The Times of India article has come long back, I read it. How the students are, children don't know. First aid, don't know. Fuse बदलना है, I don't know. Bargain vegetables, I don't know. बस सब्जी लेके आओगे, पता नहीं. First of all, I don't know whether they identify vegetables also or not. What that they know, I don't understand. They want mobile, they want a bike, they want money, they want UPI payments now, and also Swiggy order, and they know how to watch Instagram, Facebook videos, upload, download, and become mad. Very good in that. Discipline is not there. So you yourself participate in spiritual activities. What is your? I am not asking you to do anything. You do it for yourself. हमें कुछ नहीं चाहिए आपसे. हम तो मस्त में रहता हूँ. And another thing, if you really want to create that culture at home, invite saints and sages to your house. आलतू फालतू लोगों को बुलाते, बेटा तुम अंदर चले जाओ, हमारा पार्टी चल रहा है. अच्छा, वो बेटा देखते थे, क्या देख रहे पापा. Peg number 1. अच्छा, पार्टी मतलब ये है क्या? Now so many people, every house, almost so much of alcohol consumption, so much of meat consumption. Oh Narayana. No sensitivity, So talk about saints and sages, their valuable contribution to the world. Pado, and such people you are inviting everybody. Oh. And they get attached that kind of a culture. Then हो हमारे घर में साधु लोग बुलाते थे, हमारे घर में अच्छे लोग आते थे, हमारे घर में कई फैमिली से आते. स्वामी जी हमारे बचपन में भी कितने सारे लोग साधु लोग आते थे, आरएसएस के लोग आते थे, वीएचपी के लोग आते थे, और साधु लोग आते थे, और संत लोग आते थे, भजन मंडली आके हमारा घर में खाना खाते थे, अय्यप्पा लोग आके भजन करते थे. दिस काइंड ऑफ माहौल हमारा घर में बना हुआ था पहले से ही. वही हमारा घर में कौन आता है? Next one. Every year you must have some pilgrim tour with family. Pilgrim tour, not sightseeing. Sightseeing could be the byproduct. This is the Rishimuni ka sthan hai. ये इसकी कहानी ये है. We will spend, invoke that Rishi, the deity blessings. Chalo, one day this. Today, last month I took them to all Yuvakandra members, 35 of them. Took the South India trip. We all enjoyed, we all had temples, we met so many Swamis there. We had 2 oceans, we went to ocean mein boat riding, Nadi, where the Godavari rivers meet the ocean, that also we went. They had fun, they went to caves, they had multiple food, all in 5 days, so many places I took them. Packed them in the train and I came by flight. Not I was going, I was with them in the train only. They found, हर जगह हमारा खाना इधर आता था. Contacts, so many contacts. Somebody gave lunch in Nagpur, somebody brought dinner in Warangal. Whatever you want, फटाफट. इतना कॉन्टैक्ट्स आपका. अरे वो चिन्मय मिशन फोन कर दिया यार, वो तो कुछ हम लोग बच्चे 100 बजे हम भेज देंगे खाना. वापसी में I called somebody in Bhopal, 8 बजे पहुंच रही गाड़ी, कुछ खाना लेके आओगे? यस स्वामी जी। जब गरम गरम दे ऑल एंजॉयड, और पैसा भी नहीं लिया। बोलता है ऐसा क्या है, और बच्चे हमारा बच्चे क्या 40 लोगों का 35-40 एंजॉयड फूड, टाइम टाइम पर शेफ पहुंच गया गरम गरम खाना। That kind of a exposure, yeah, this is our big family, this is all great people are there in this world. Pilgrim tours, locally also, outside. In olden days, in our culture, temple was the center of our culture. Guruji used to talk about it. At least every Sunday, before breakfast, we'll go and visit the temple, do archana and come back, then only breakfast. कोई कल्चर नहीं है, संडे तो उठते ही नहीं। कब नहाया? फ्राइडे मॉर्निंग, सैटरडे संडे छुट्टी, फिर कब नहाने वाला हो? मंडे मॉर्निंग। अरे बाबा गंदर है, कोई बात ना स्वामी जी, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम वेरी इंटेलिजेंट। व्हाट? कैरी डिओड्रेंट्स, स्प्रे एवरीवेयर। व्हाट काइंड ऑफ कल्चर इट इज? You are eternal spirits, each one of is pure consciousness, but हम और भी मड्डी होते जा रहे हैं। Not that shining, that heart unfoldment, consciousness, चमक जो है अंदर। Okay, next one. In life you must show to children direction. A direction means what? ये बनो, इतना कमाओ, वहां घर बनाओगे क्या, इधर क्या में, that language, no. A direction for quality of life. I went to one IIT institution long back. I will not name the IIT institution, I don't want to. Because of one Bewakoof, it doesn't mean institution is bad. So I asked them, my dear, why are you in IIT? Nobody answered. मैं बोला, भाई बोल तो यार, मैं तो इज्जत निकाल दूंगा आप लोगों को बाहर जाके। तो इसमें से IIT में से कोई बोलता है? तो my fellow student, तो दाढ़ी वाला है, कुछ कपड़ा है, कैसा कपड़ा पहना है, ये कौन जानते हैं? हम तो IITian है, हम जवाब देंगे एक बार। फॉर कैरियर, IIT फॉर कैरियर। अच्छा, तो बनो कैरियर, IIT फॉर कैरियर। पर कैरियर क्यों चाहिए भाई जीवन में आपको? सोचा होगा पागल आदमी है भाई, कैरियर फॉर मनी। ओ वेरी गुड, मनी। बोला मनी किस लिए भाई आपको? सोचा होगा, पहला सोच रहा था कि स्वामी जी पागल है, बेहतर ही हो चुका है। मनी क्यों चाहिए? बोला कि कंफर्ट। अच्छा, मनी फॉर कंफर्ट्स इन लाइफ। सी हाउ यू आर ट्रेन्ड देम, यू मीन्स पेरेंट्स। IIT for career, career for money, money for comforts. Very good. Why do you want comfort? I asked. He said happiness. Wonderful. Wonderful. Then I asked him, do you think I am not happy? Is IIT the only gateway to be happy? You have joined IIT to be happy? None of them replied, I will contribute to the research and growth of the economy of the country or scientific technology and then karunga, training. Kuch bhi nahi, no vision, nothing. Parents are trained like that. Society has trained them like that. None of them said, Swamiji, this is my field, my chemistry or metallurgy industry or engineering or this or that. I would like to do research and I would like to develop, and then this kind of this one, I wanted to see the country grow. Something positive. Not because of project work you are doing some creativity. After the education, what is my contribution to the growth of the country? None of them replied. Very sad. That's how we trained them. So show a direction. Quality of life. Okay. Now, do not apply force on the children. It is like forcibly opening a bud to become a flower. Think. Story of Garuda, you read. Vinita, story of Garuda. And also that Aruna, story of Aruna. Her mother, जल्दी जल्दी में वो, without legs he was born. ये cursed mother. कितना जल्दी क्या है? नहीं, she gave birth. Why can't I give? She became first mother in the family. Read the stories of Puranas. You will know what kind of jealousies are being played. So don't force, applying force, forcefully. Oh, I see you, beta, a great engineer in you. Very good, daddy. Mummy says, I see you, beta, great doctor in you. Very good, beta. Very good, mummy. Have you ever asked, what do you want to become? He said, I am inspired by Zakir Hussain to become a great musician in tabla. नहीं, हमारा खानदान में है ही नहीं है. Either become doctor or engineer. इंजीनियर बहुत पैसा मिलता है आजकल, तेरे को मालूम है? This is how you teach them. You means not you, in fact. Parents. If a guru says, sannyasi bano, अपना आश्रम बना सकते हो, बहुत पैसा कमा सकते हो, then he is not a guru at all. What kind of guru is it? Okay. So, because of environmental issues, tendency to commit suicide is increasing in society among students. Recently also somebody died in Kota again. एक हफ्ता या 10 दिन पहले कुछ हुआ था. Suffocation, no? I can't show my face to my parents. They want me to see as engineer. An institution pressurizing me. Better to die and get peace of mind. My mother used to tell, I will only educate you all up to degree. Afterwards, jo karna tum karo. That's it. Simple degrees. Stand on your own feet, grow, work hard, grow. That's it, my dear. I don't have any expectations from anybody. She would say, no, kinchit matramapi. Even wee bit of expectations I don't have from anybody. You live your life, stand on your own feet, you lead your life. That's it. I want nothing. I don't have any expectations from you to be like this or that. No glamour, no prestige, no comparison. She was a great meditator. She would meditate. That is a beautiful thing. Okay, next. Okay, my dear, of course, this you know. I want one movie also long back about food. How junk food is diabetes, obesity, and panting breath, asthmatic tendency among children. I don't know. Take care of that aspect also. How many hours you spend, or minutes you spend, or seconds you spend with your children? Spending time means what? Not instruct. Whenever you meet child, you instruct only. कपड़ा धोया क्या, वह छोड़ दिया क्या, पढ़ होमवर्क लिखा क्या, खाना खाया क्या, बाप रे. You know, count every encounter with your child in a day. You live with instructions and commanding. Have you ever were present in front of your child? Literally, just be present. ऐसा कैसा बैठे हो, क्या कर रहे हो, तुम्हारे दोस्त क्या कर रहे हो, कहाँ घूम रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो, एग्जाम कब है, पा 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 पा. बैठ जाओ. क्यों मम्मी? Just sit down. I want to be with you and I want you to be with me. That's it, my dear. I love you, you love me. We are one. Let's just spend together time. Relax. Just relax. कुछ खाना है क्या तुमको? नहीं. बस relax, enjoy करो. Just be with him. I don't want to ask anything. नहीं, बेचारा वो ये एकदम के लिए उठ के बालकनी खड़ा है, होमवर्क किया है कि नहीं, Now don't waste time. As your parents are 24 hours, they are utilizing their time. Stupid people. हाँ, शर्म नहीं है बोलने के लिए? What about you? Ramakrishna Paramahamsa mother went with child. ठाकुर जी, मेरी बेटी बहुत मिठाई खाती है, बोल देना, आई एम नॉट एबल टू कंट्रोल, बहुत खाती है, नुकसान करता है, तो आप कुछ बोल दीजिए, मत खाओ करके. ठाकुर जी, रामकृष्ण परमहंस सेड, अगले हफ्ते लेके आना, बताऊंगा. तो अगले हफ्ते लेके आए बेचारा. वो she thought that ठाकुर जी will prepare all mantra, dinda, danda, ginda and all that, रुद्राक्ष माला या कुछ पता नहीं क्या पहनाएंगे. ठाकुर महाराज रामकृष्ण परमहंस आते, बेटी स्वीट मत खाना, ठीक है? मदर गॉट एंग्री. है, ये बात तो पहले हफ्ते कहते थे. जाना आना कलकत्ता से, फिर वहां पे यहाँ पे आना, मंदिर कालिका मंदिर में दक्षिणेश्वर में फिर आना, ये क्या है आप? तो ठाकुर से, अरे मैया, मैं भी रसगुल्ला इतना खाता हूं रोज, एक हफ्ता मैंने रसगुल्ला बंद कर दिया, मैंने कुछ नहीं खाया स्वीट. देन ओनली माई वर्ड्स विल हैव इम्पैक्ट. अब भी नहीं खाएगी, जाओ बोला. देन शी फेल्ट सॉरी, फेल्ट ऑन हिज फीट. मैं खुद खाता रहूंगा, तू मत खाओ, तू मत खाओ. No, that is why parents' words have zero effect on, negative effect on. Zero is very positive. Sorry. कभी कभी मैं गलती कर देता हूँ. Don't worry. Zero is a positive. Negative effect will be there. Whatever you say, they will go opposite. So, my dear, be careful of this. Okay. Then next, so how many time you must spend time with children? Okay. What is the sacrifice that you are doing for children? One parent long back, only daughter, she is not coming now. I don't know where she is. Maybe married and went there. Long back. Parent, स्वामी जी, हाँ, मेरी बेटी ना बहुत टीवी देखती है, 9th क्लास पढ़ रही है, कैसे मनाऊं? बोला सर, कितने बच्चे हैं आप लोग? एक ही बेटी है, तो टीवी उठा के फेंक देना. बात खत्म. बोलते हैं नो, वी हैव मेड लॉट ऑफ सैक्रिफाइसेस इन लाइफ, व्हाई शुड वी स्टॉप वाचिंग टीवी फॉर दैट गर्ल्स? हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, उसको बोलो देखना नहीं करके. बड़ी मुसीबत नंबर 1 है मेरे सामने. वो लोग सुधरेंगे नहीं. दे डोंट वांट, टीच हर डिसिप्लिन. हाँ भाई, अजीब सी बात है बाबा आप लोग. मैं बोला तुम फेंक दो ना, तू बंद कर दो टीवी, पैक इट एंड कीप इट इन अटैक, ऊपर रख दो कहीं. बोला बेटा तेरा 10th के बाद ही या 12th के बाद मैं देखूंगा. So what is that you are sacrificing for them? Your time, your dirty habits, your routine, irregular routine sacrificed and for a good routine, your bad food habits. What is that you are sacrificing for children? This question, I am talking sense or nonsense so far? Any nonsense, you can protest and leave the hall. Inquilab Jindabad. क्या करे भाई? What is sacrifice? Like pregnant mother. Nowadays, pregnant mothers, lactating mothers also not sacrificing. I heard one case. She said, why should baby janam liya, breast milk is to be given? So she said, okay, 10-15 days, then afterwards, no, I can't control now. All kind of junk food I eat. So for him, only Cerelac or some kind of dabba milk. Why should I give up my taste? But pregnant mother sacrifices all her taste ever since she conceives. So she conscious. I sacrifice this, I sacrifice that. I love mirchi. I can't eat now. I love spice. No, I cannot eat. I love wandering. No, I cannot eat now. I cannot wander. I love horrible horror movies. No, I cannot watch. That sacrifice mother makes. A sensible mother makes sacrifice after birth of the child also. We don't sacrifice anything and we want them to be good. पता नहीं हम क्या पेरेंट्स क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं. Okay. Do not put pressure on them regarding livelihood or career. Understand and explain the options. Do not say that you want to become this. Options you should provide. Career में बेटा क्या चाहिए तो क्या what do you want? Okay. Option number 2, option number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 options रखो. Try करो. I'll make you one interesting thinking. Interesting नहीं. I'll set right your thinking. I'm very sorry to say. I'm not arrogant. I just want to. IIT cannot be the goal. Swamiji, confirmed, you are a mad number 1. Somebody want to IIT, you can say IIT cannot be the goal. No. IIT is not the goal. Then engineering is the goal. IIT could be the first option. That clarity, that thinking is missing. What do you want to become? A best engineer. Okay. In order to become best engineer, beta, study well, crack IIT. If not, don't worry. Option 2, option 3, doesn't matter. You can recover and become the best engineer. Need not be in IIT. You didn't miss the bus. Study well, think, reflect, meditate, do research, and become best engineer in the world. Wherever you are, you can be the best. Better than IITians. Okay, you could not get that support. Doesn't matter. It is the first option. नहीं मिला तो second option. IIT is the goal. बच्चा से मम्मी इन केस आई डोंट गेट इट, मुंह बंद करो, ऐसा बात बंद करना नहीं. भगवान तेरे साथ है, IIT तुमको जरूर मिलेगा. नहीं मिलेगा ऐसा मत बोलो, डांट खाओगे. Then you are pressurized. Then you think IIT नहीं मिला तो मम्मी डांटेगी, पापा गोली मार देंगे. Better commit suicide. Hey, don't talk such kind of bad words. Amangalvachak. Say auspicious things only. शुभ बोलो, अशुभ मत बोलना. नहीं मम्मा मैं पूछ रही हूं इन केस इफ नहीं ऐसा मत बोलो. अरे नहीं मिला तो ये लगाओ, ये ला. What to do? Peer pressure. Understand peer pressure, but apply the technique of postponing their irrational desires. Do not commit, but handle them with intelligence. So try to postpone. बेटा यस मैं दोस्त के पास ये बड़ी अच्छी गाड़ी है. वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड. Your I will get. See, probably what others cannot give you, I can give you. What? Pure love, spiritual buffer, thinking, right thinking I'll give you. How to be happy in spite of certain things which you may not have in life. How to give you how to think correctly, correct thinking, I can help you. Yes, you wanted that. Now we cannot afford. Doesn't matter. I will get you, but okay. Now a friend asks, you say that I'm getting it afterwards, not now. So there is no need. And if you are very intelligent, you can train them right from childhood in answering, you need it, I don't need it. That I did it. In my life, I have done it. My dear, you need it, I don't need it. I handle peer pressure in this manner. Because by God's grace, I was given this wisdom right from childhood. भाई तू कुछ भी खरीद लो. You need it, I don't need it. if you have guts, if you know the skill of teaching them in this way, you should also learn to say that first. Somebody will come and आग बत्ती लगा देता है, हमारे घर में ये गाड़ी खरीद लिया, वो फ्रिज खरीद लिया, वो गाड़ी खरीद लिया, ये घर में फ्लैट बुक कर लिया, तुम भी बुक कर लो, 5 बेडरूम का है। 5 बेडरूम क्यों? नहीं नहीं, एक तो क्रिकेट खेल सकते हैं। अच्छा, इतना बड़ा है? पागलपना है, कुत्ता काटा क्या? No, you come back home, हम भी बुक कर लेंगे, हम भी बुक कर लेंगे, जल्दी कर। खुजली हो रही है क्या? जैसे गरम गरम तवा पे ना पानी छिड़काओ या कुछ लाइक दैट। Madness or what? You can say, oh, very good, my dear. Did you keep extra room for me also? Of course, then I will stay there only. Very good, my dear. Keep extra room for me. Enough, na? Enjoy. Whenever I feel suffocated in your house, in my house, I'll come and stay in your house. Oh, very good, welcome. Why should I purchase? Pagalpana hai. And intelligent people live always in rental houses, because owners are all stuck up forever. And a crack on the wall is crack on the heart. यहाँ पे हम भाड़ा पे ले रहा हूँ, लीक सर, लीक हो रहा है सर, कुछ रिपेयर करेंगे क्या, बदल दूं? अरे वाह, इंडिपेंडेंस, फ्रीडम। पीपल टेल मी, आप आश्रम के लिए गाड़ी खरीद लो, अपने लिए, मगर मैं नहीं करूँगा, आई डोंट वांट। अर्लियर दे यूज्ड टू टेल मी, ले लो ले लो, कुछ क्या करना क्या मुझे बताओ। आई डोंट नीड ए व्हीकल, I don't need. Either somebody sends me or I'll take Uber, auto और साइकिल रिक्शा। क्या फर्क पड़ता है बताओ मेरे को, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Why should I carry that load? पागल पर किसको दिखाना है? आपके आश्रम में गाड़ी नहीं है बाबा, नहीं है, इतना खुजली हो रहा तो दे के जाओ उधर एक। हमें क्या करना है? I don't need it. And who is happy? Richer? The one who says I don't need is more richer than one who says I want it. Somebody asked Gurudev in the Winnipeg, Swamiji, which star hotel you are staying? No, I stay under multi-star. Khula Maidan. Ha. Luxury. And today for that luxury, you pay 25,000 rupees to sit under a tree and a cup of tea. नदी किनारे बैठ के फोटो खींचना, चाय पीना, कितना अच्छा है, कितना अच्छा है। ये तो नेचुरल है। You pay money for it. पागल बने। Okay. So, children learn from your behavior, of course. Behavior is very important. Be careful. Never hesitate to learn from them. What is अहंकार? तो बोलेगा पापा तेरे पता नहीं। हाँ बेटा, हमारे सिलेबस में नहीं था ये सब, तो बता दो कैसे करना है इसको। Very good. I'm proud of you. Now learn one more technique and teach me by evening. What will happen? वो पापा को सिखाने के लिए पड़ेगा वो। You are directing his mind towards creativity. बेटा, teach me how to handle this videographing, editing, or sound editing, or email sending. Please think about it. And I don't know. You can research it and then Google it and let me know. Learn and teach me. He is so happy. मैं रोज पापा को पढ़ाता हूँ. Very good, my dear. इसमें क्या होता है? His energies are diverted in a constructive way. You are also gaining knowledge. He is also engaged. He or she. Never hesitate to learn from them. And I learn many things from our youth. मैं बोला स्वामी जी इस पर मैं क्यों पढ़ूं, तुम लोग है ना, मुझे बता दो डायरेक्टली। सम रिडल्स विल आस्क ना, पीपल विल आस्क रिडल्स। स्वामी जी आंसर बताओ। मैं बताऊंगा नहीं। क्यों? आई डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट माय थिंकिंग। उसकी कोई फायदा नहीं होता मेरे लिए। तो बताओ ना। नहीं बताओ। और आंसर बताओ। तुमको बताना है तो बता दो, नहीं तो नहीं। मेरी कुछ है ही नहीं जानने की। ये क्या है क्या स्वामी जी? चलो बता देते हैं। चलो बता दो फिर। बिकॉज बताए बिना दे आर नॉट गेटिंग एट पीस। दे आर नॉट एट पीस। बताना पड़ेगा स्वामी जी को, बता दो फिर। आई विल नॉट थिंक, बताना तो बता दो, नहीं तो नहीं। अरे स्वामी जी, बच्चे बोलते, अरे आप स्वामी समझते नहीं हो। मैं ना समझता नहीं हूँ बेटा, क्या करूं, क्या करूं बताओ, तुमको बताना है क्या, बताओ, नहीं तो नहीं। मस्ती करो, क्या प्रेस्टीज इश्यू है हर चीज को लेकर के, लर्न फ्रॉम देम। हाँ, at least one time during prayer time or dinner time or breakfast time, whole family should be together. Don't give me excuses. Once you set a time, घर में लगता है बाबा मेरे बिना पापा नहीं खाएंगे, लेट हो रहा है डिनर में, जाना है, इंतजार करेंगे, that kind of a thing you must create. Rare occasions they will tell some papa I'm not coming for lunch, please. Okay beta, okay, not everyday business. Somewhere other morning prayer together, prayer time, dinner time, reading time, somewhere. And when they are doing homework, instead of pouncing upon them, किया नहीं किया, अब तक क्या, you also take a book and read. बेटा ये मेरा भी होमवर्क है। पापा अम्मा तुमको कौन दिया होमवर्क? अंदर से दिया है। कौन दिया अंदर से? ईश्वर ने बोला है सोने से पहले 4 गीता श्लोक पढ़ के सोना है, मुझे अर्थ भी पढ़ना है। अच्छा, हाँ अब मैं पढ़ रही हूँ, डोंट डिस्टर्ब मी, आई विल नॉट डिस्टर्ब यू, आफ्टर हाफ एन आवर वी विल टॉक, ओके? हाँ ओके बेटा, मेरा हाफ एन आवर में हो गया मेरा काम, 2 श्लोक हो गया, तुम्हारा कितना हुआ? मेरा भी और रह गया। ओके, फिर मैं शुरू करेंगे, फिर मैं पढ़ता रहूंगा, तो बोलो होने के बाद, हाँ हो गया, मेरा भी हो गया, है नहीं? तू पढ़ो, लिखो, मैं क्या कर, पकौड़ा खाता हूँ मैं बैठ के। I told you already, create family values and follow them with devotion and regularity. And बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स है, I will not tell everything. टाइम क्या हुआ है? कब तक एक टॉक? तो फिर मुझे भी पता नहीं, करते रहेंगे। 12 midnight. Okay, right. Another important thing for parenting is listen to them without interrupting and with patience plus curiosity. Don't interrupt them. जो भी बकवास करना चाहता है या just listen to them. बोलो, सुन लेना, आई कॉन्टैक्ट हो, ऐसे, तब क्या हुआ? And patience. One of the reasons why children don't open up is because parents don't listen. And they tell, बताता नहीं स्वामी जी, they don't open up. Did you ever give them chance to them to talk with you fearlessly and freely? They will not. You didn't give them chance. Man, why will they talk? So बचपन से ना, we listen to them. Listen, what nonsense or nonsense, listen to them. And express your thoughts with love, but always remember, convey gently. Very gently you should convey. One house I went 3 months back in Orissa, I went for Yajna lectures. One house I went, they grown up boy, I mean, I think degree खत्म हो गया होगा, but वो सब पूरा परिवार जॉइंट फैमिली पर कंप्लेंट उसके ऊपर, ये बात मानता नहीं, ये वो है, ये करता कुछ नहीं, ये नहीं, इज मदर, इज बड़ी माँ, छोटी माँ, दादी, जो भी है, जित साल वो खड़ा है, हम देख रहे हंस रहे थे वो। मैं बोला यार, you are completing degree, I'll tell you one thing, if so many complaints are coming that you are not listening, that means you are not a good listener, that means you cannot be a leader in your career. Choice is yours. If you want to be a leader, learn to listen to others also. First, listen to others. Otherwise, you can't be a leader. हाँ, तुमको जीवन में छोटा मोटा नौकरी करना है तो चलेगा, but you want to be a leader, you should learn to listen to others. Choice is yours. बस एक ही मंत्र बोल के छोड़ दिया मैंने. मैं ये नहीं बोलूँगा सुनना है, सुनो मत सुनो. Long back, two girls came working in some software company, sisters, both of them. They only one study group. Somebody brought, and then they came to my room long back, 10, 13 years back maybe. Then we want to talk to you. So please talk. They said, we just want to tell you we don't believe in God. I said, that's okay. What do you want, coffee or tea? They immediately looked at each other. अरे ऐसा कैसा बोल रहे हैं? बोला माय डियर, हमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है बताओ, बिलीव इन गॉड और डोंट बिलीव इन गॉड. सिमिलरली, जस्ट एज आई डोंट माइंड यू बिलीविंग इन गॉड और डोंट बिलीविंग इन गॉड, यू शुड ऑल्सो डोंट माइंड मी वेदर आई बिलीव इन गॉड. ओके, यहाँ पर आए हो, कॉफी चाहिए बताइए, चाय चाहिए तो बताओ, जो भी चाहिए मिल जाएगा. देन आई सेड, यू आर अर्निंग इन सॉफ्टवेयर लॉट ऑफ मनी. If you feel like helping others in society, help. Otherwise, you live your life. All the best. No conflict. Because a statement, no? I don't believe in God. It's a statement. Is there a God? Why should I believe in God? How to know that He is there? Then I would have answered. Answer comes as question only. I don't believe in God. Very good, well and good. God is free from one headache at least. दिमाग खाने वाला संख्या में एक तो कम हो गया. बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत ही बढ़िया है. डोंट बिलीव, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. अच्छा, नेक्स्ट वन. हाँ. Encourage them to speak to you very fearlessly. I told you, never scare children about their future. You आप लोग मेरे पेरेंट्स बार बार डर भीख मांगोगे, बड़े होकर नौकरी नहीं मिलेगा, झोपड़पट में रहना पड़ता है तेरे को. स्केरिंग देम. और सुनकर एक बच्चा बोला, हाँ रहूंगा झोपड़पट्टे में भी, चाहे तो तुमको भी ले जाऊंगा. आई लव यू मम्मी, बी विथ मी. कहाँ? झोपड़पट्टे में. और डर गई बाबा, ऐसा क्या बोल रहे, तो बार बार ये बोल रहे हो, मैं रहूंगा, भीख मांगूंगा, तेरे साथ भी ले जाऊंगा, टुगेदर लेट अस भीख मांगते हैं, चलो तुम गली नंबर 1, मैं गली नंबर 2, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा. दोनों लेके इवनिंग विल कलेक्ट, विल हैव कंपटीशन इन बेकिंग. चलो ठीक है. डोंट स्केयर देम. बार बार एवरी सेकंड डायलॉग स्केरिंग देम ओनली. हाँ, 6th क्लास से शुरू होता है बच्चों का. 10th क्लास टर्निंग पॉइंट. 10th क्लास टर्निंग पॉइंट पता है. 10th आ रहे हैं, आगे 10th आ रहे हैं, बस 4 साल के बाद 10th में आ जाओगे, 3 साल में 10th में आ जाओगे, बस अगले साल 10th में. दैट साइकोलॉजिकली यू आर collapsing the personality. You think you are intelligent? Absolutely not. बेचारा वो 10th का कहीं पास हो गया, बैठ कर चाय पी रहा था आराम से, सेलिब्रेटिंग 10th पास. पेरेंट्स सा, बच्चा क्या कर रहे हो? माँ मैं 10th पास हो गया, टर्निंग पॉइंट सक्सेसफुली टर्न्ड. पापा बोलता है 12th इज रियल टर्निंग पॉइंट. ये तो क्या हुआ, आगे बहुत सारा है. You will not let them be happy. That is a sadistic parents. What? ले एंजॉय करो यार लाइफ, एंजॉय. वेरी गुड माय डियर. तेरे पास किड्डी बैंक में कुछ पैसा है क्या? क्यों पापा, मुझे पार्टी खिलाओ. चलो ऑर्डर करो, मैं भी, हम लोग पार्टी में जाएंगे. कम से कम इडली तो खिला दो, डोसा खिलाओ, या ना तो पराठा खिलाओ, जो भी है अपने पैसे से. शेयर योर जॉय विथ अस. कुछ भी नहीं, डराओ 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 डराओ. Experts in creating fear. And never say negative things about them or to them. About them to somebody. इज्जत निकाल देते. घरों में कोई आता है, मेरा बच्चा है ना, वो बुद्धू है स्वामी जी, बचपन से ही, बस ऐसे ही रहेगा. You think it's a joke, but it's deeply hurt. The child is deeply hurt inside. ये क्या बात करती है मम्मी सबके सामने. You think it's for fun. You make fun on yourself, not on others. ये अखंड महाराज कहते हैं, यदि जोक बोलना है अपने ऊपर जोक बोलो, दूसरों के ऊपर दूसरे के ऊपर जोक बोल के और तीसरे व्यक्ति को हंसाना नहीं. किसी का नाम लिए बिना हंसा सकते हो, एक को दिखा के दूसरों को हंसाना ये पाप है. हाँ, हंसाना है तो अपने आप के ऊपर जोक बोलो. मैं पागल थी, मैं हाथ जल गया, आग में लगा दिया, मैं ऐसा कर दिया, वैसा कर दिया, चल नहीं पाई, वो गिर गया, हड्डी टूट गई, ऐसा बोलो मस्ती अपने लिए. डोंट टेल जोक्स ऑन समबडी टू समवन एल्स एंड हर्ट देम. That we do. All of us do that. So children are hurt. Always talk positive. Okay? Don't lose your temper before children. Very important. If you lose your temper bar, he will become mental. Temperamental. You will lose your temper, others will become mental. Together is called temperamental. तो घर के सामने mental house. Gurudev says, no, temper takes you to trouble and pride keeps you there. Sudden outbursts, very dangerous. And give them a chance to correct their mistakes. बार बार याद मत दिलाना, उस दिन ये गलती की तुमने, याद है क्या? मैं तो भूल गया. Why are you reminding me that? हो गया ना, don't again remind that. And don't say, I have forgiven you. One wife started saying husband every day, that day 1962 में आपने जो गलती की है ना, तब से मैं उस दिन में क्या कि आपको क्षमा कर दी कि नहीं. अभी कौन सा 2025 अभी भी याद दिलाती रोज. सन 62 में जनवरी 15 तारीख को तो आपको मैं माफी कर दिया, आपको मैं क्षमा कर दी मैंने. अच्छा. तो husband said, had you scolded me that day, I would have escaped the torture of 45-50 years. That is not the way to live. So therefore, whatever, don't again talk to them. Give them a chance to correct their mistakes. अरे भाई, पर फेल हो गया, कोई बात नहीं, इस बार फेल हुआ ना. Now you prove yourself next time. How does it matter? Progress report, I will sign. Even if you get 0, I will sign. Doesn't matter. But does it look for you good? You change. Don't worry. Okay? So they too have some pressure from their classmates. Know this and behave sensitively. And give them many options. Yeah, parents should study and give them multiple options for their career options. You have to do research. What are options available in the world for their growth? You do research in chemistry, commerce, physics, whatever subjects, mathematics के अंदर, arts के अंदर, commerce के अंदर, what are the varieties of options are available? Provide them, no? अरे बेटा इतने सारा पढ़ाए रहे. Anything you choose and grow in life. You know one option. Engineering and doctor. These two options only. Every parent knows. मार देंगे बच्चों को. Okay? Right. Encourage outdoor games. Kabaddi, मार्बल, अभी खेलते भी नहीं, शुरू कर लेना बच्चों का। एक बार किताब भी है, किसने दिया है, बाहर खेलने का, जो जितने तरह तरह के गेम्स भारत में खेलते थे, गिल्ली डंडा है ना, पटक, मस्ती गेम्स था वो सब। एनवायरमेंट, बाहर मत जाओ, पोल्यूशन, अंदर ही बैठो, डबल पोल्यूशन। One cartoon ऐसा, one child was sitting before laptop computer screen, मम्मी, एंड वहां पे ना पेड़ गीड और मैदान दिख रहा था सीन में, मम्मी देखो कितना अच्छा मैं खेल रहा हूँ कंप्यूटर में। मम्मी बोलते, वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड, एक्सेलेंट, कंटिन्यू देयर। नॉट रियल एनवायरमेंट, कंप्यूटर, वर्चुअल। अच्छा, नाउ allow them to have their say in matters that are not serious. आपको ये अकल होना चाहिए। मम्मी और एक लड्डू खाओ, नो, वेरी, लड्डू खाओ लड्डू, नॉट अ सीरियस मैटर इट इज। Everything you make serious and kill them. Allow them to have their say in the matters which are not serious. Okay? Next one. Discriminate between essentials and non-essentials and learn to drop non-essentials. Suppose somebody says, I will wear this shirt. No, beta, party में बड़े बड़े लोग आ रहे हैं, ये अच्छा लगता है तेरे क्या? Even movie also has come. In beautiful movie in Telugu. Prakash Raj was actor, father. Excellent movie. He loves family members, he earns money, and he all, beta, तेरे लिए excellent, ये shirt पहन लो, बड़े लगेगा, बड़े. Not able to say no to father, whole family suffered. Last में hero will tell with the son, Papa, even shirt choosing also I don't have choice. बोलते तो बोलना था बेटा, कैसे बोलो, the way you used to talk, बेटा this shirt is very good for you, people will like you, not to hurt you, we suffer silently. Now you are asking me to choose my decision also, your decision everywhere. She collapses in the chair. Then I realize my mistake. Love is not forcing your will and your wish. I never let them, I have never allowed you all to grow. Beautiful movie it is. So allow them to say, okay? Talk to them about their duties to the family, society. बोलते रहना. Devaruna, Bhotaruna, Pitruruna, all the runas are there. Study about them. 5 commitments. Human being has a response towards nature, towards gods, towards Pitrus, forefathers, present elderly people, society, guests, animal kingdom, all the responses are given. Neither we know, we can't tell them. And educate the consequences of their negative and positive thoughts, words and actions. One school में मैं गया था, one place, question answer session. So all the questions were scrutinized by the teacher before they came to me on the stage. बच्चे क्या पूछते पता नहीं ना. So one बच्चा कुछ लिखा है तो, but I was watching the teacher, collected said, ऐसा देखा है. मैं देखा, no Swamiji, no problem. No, give me that. I said, no. वो लिया है. क्वेश्चन में लिखा है 9th class boy. One particular girl disturbs my mind. I think I fall in love with her. Whenever she is in class, whenever my mind is disturbed, I am unable to focus. What to do? So teacher doesn't want that to happen. So read all this. तो मैंने ह्यूमर बना दिया उसको, क्वेश्चन को. अरे बाबा कल्पना करो, वेरी गुड, यू बोथ लव ईच अदर सपोज, एंड यू वांटेड टू बी टुगेदर हैप्पीली. नाउ यू कैनॉट मैरिज because you have to feed her, you don't have money, papa will not agree, Mummy will kick you out. Papa, their father also will kick you out. And their father ask, तेरे पास क्या है मेरे बेटे को देने के लिए? But you know both of them come out and you have to beg and leave. But you cannot beg anywhere because nobody knows you. Only the street which is recognizable is this street where your school is there. इसी गले में तो भीख मांग सकते हो. But unfortunately इस गले में बहुत कम घर है. तो इतना हंसाया सबको. नाम तो नहीं लिया बच्चा का. सब लोग हंस रहे थे पूरा. और बहुत तरह कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस याद कर लो जरा, क्या क्या हो सकता है. चक्कर में पड़ोगे तो पूरा प्रॉब्लम हो जाओगे. ठीक है, तो बस पोस्टपोन कर लो, अभी बाद में देख लेंगे 5-10 साल के बाद. अभी डोंट फोकस ऑन, अदरवाइज ये सब कौन करेगा. सब बड़ा बोझ है. शी विल आस्क यू सडनली बर्गर, माय डियर बर्गर, गेट मी बर्गर. मैं कहां से लाऊं. तो unnecessary. So humorize, consequences educate them. This is a path. Like doctors educate, no? You are smoking, lungs will fail. Afterwards, pumping, this is going to be a life track if you continue. Choice is yours. The consequences are to be educated. Okay? Right. Train them in negotiation skills. I already told you. How do we negotiate? How do we people? PR or negotiation, selling point. You should tell them. Train them in household essentials. I already told first aid, little cooking, washing clothes, pressing the washer clothes, aesthetic beauty, lot of small works in घर का काम. गाड़ी कैसे साफ करना है. In olden days we used to repair our own jet. स्कूटर का जेट होता है तो निकालो, साफ करो, फुस फुस करो. पंचर भी हम करते थे. साइकिल पंचर हो गया, पंचर किट होता था घर पे. पंचर कहाँ दोगे, पंचर ले लो, डाट रहेगा, एमरी पेपर ले लो, साफ करो, चलो बस काम कर लो. We had traveled 365 kilometers, 4 of us in 4 days, one bicycle. So I learned before that yatra, I learned with a puncture fellow. यार पंचर कैसे कराना. I was very youngsters at that time, 21, 22. तो he taught me how to. उसके लिए रबर गेबर सब लिया और पूरा वॉल के सब कुछ, पंप लिया, सब कुछ. 2-3 में पंचर भी हो गया था तो पंचर भी करा दिया रोड पे. सीख लिया पंचर का भी काम करना. Then other 3, all you can remember only. Other 3, अरे ये पंचर हो गया, ये कर लो यार. हाँ कर लोगे, चलो खोल. टक बहन. Some small works. गाड़ी रुक गई, how to change the tire. चेंज करना, जाकर अंदर, हाँ ले लो, ऐसा नहीं है. एक जोक बोलो. एक किसी गाड़ी रुक गई, कार. क्यों रुक गई? Because he found out the one wheel is very wobbling, so he stopped the car and saw. He found out that all the 4 nuts are missing. Luckily it is problem. वो बच गया भैया. अभी क्या करूं? तो आगे एक बड़ा गेट पे कोई आदमी देख रहा था. बोले क्या हुआ सर? मैंने वो 4 नट गिर गया वो पहिया का. कोई बात नहीं, आप एक काम करो, बाकी 3 पहियों से एक नट निकालो, टाइट कर दो, चले जाओ आगे 5 किलोमीटर थोड़ा और दुकान मिलेगा, फिर ठीक से नट बोल्ट कर जाओ बोला. तो बहुत बढ़िया है. ऊपर देखा मेंटल हॉस्पिटल, वो अंदर पागल था. तो उसको तो पागल है क्या? बोला मैं पागल तो हूं मगर बेवकूफ नहीं हूं. पागल तो मगर बेवकूफ, तेरे जैसे बेवकूफ तो मैं नहीं हूं. वो पागल बताया कि कैसे कैसे करो करके. वो देख रहा था ऐसा ऐसा गेट के अंदर. That is how. So you give them some, teach them skills, no? कुछ भी नहीं है. हाँ, स्किल मीन्स लर्न आर्टिस्ट एंड पेंट. घर का काम पहला. अनफिट फेलोस. आज दे वो के अंदर पूछता हूँ, चाय बनाना आते है? हाँ बना तो लेते, आप नहीं पी सकते. Next project I am going to take. I want to time नहीं मिल रहा है मेरे को. Each one of two people should form the team and feed me. मैं 15 बंदों बुलाऊंगा, खाना बनाना सबको खिलाना है. किचन में ही सीख लो how to make food. Okay. Right. This I told you already. This point. Last points are there. Please do not make them into money-earning missions or money-making missions. MMM. Don't do it. So warnings. Parents want their children to practice all good habits but do not practice by themselves. Number 2, comparing their kids with others and putting tremendous pressure on their kids. Problem. Treating kids' achievement as a matter of prestige. This is to be dropped. Matter of prestige. चारों लोग क्या सोचेंगे? Especially in marriage alliances. ना? Where is a boy from America? Very good. My son-in-law is from झोपड़पट्टी. या यहाँ पे गांव का आदमी है. नहीं. son-in-law है स्विट्जरलैंड, लंदन. Oh, very good. This is how the world. And all you live in such kind of dreams. One day leave the body, wretched life, and die, and again wait for other birth. What did you achieve? पुनरपि जननम पुनरपि मरणम पुनरपि जननी जठरे शयनम यह संसारे बहुदुस्तारे कृपया पारे पाहि मुरारे भज गोविंदम गोविंदम भज मूढ़मते. What did he achieve? I don't. If that is the life people wanted to live, all the best. Final advice. It's important to the parents to understand that each child arrives on earth with his or her own limitations. Understand it. Parents should put in their best efforts in shaping the character and thereby the destiny of their children. Little destiny you can give push. That's it. They brought their own destiny. You can just put your good thoughts and live with it. Lack of efforts by parents would precipitate guilt in their hearts. If you don't put your best efforts, आपके बुढ़ेपे में आपके अंदर गिल्ट आ जाता है. And the guilt से मरेंगे ना, guilt becomes unbearable. वो guilt से मरना है तो भयंकर है. So yesterday night I went to one house. We had a beautiful discussion. Some of the house mission members only, parents only. I asked them, all elders, जो बच्चे बड़े हो गए सब लोग, मैंने पूछा उनसे, you all learned parenting ना? So what did you learn as a parent? How to be or how not to be? Write down करके बोला. So they wrote their points. I'll just read out. Somebody said, always be considerate. His son also is now big man. As a parent, my learning is that one should always be kind and considerate towards the child, and as parents should not impose our thoughts, desires and ambitions on the child. Being kind and putting the child first develops love, bonding and respect. Some other parent. As a parent, the biggest learning or transformation was expansion from selfishness to caring for others. It is easier with our children as we see ourselves in them. So it is easier to care for them as we care for our own self. Next one. As a parent, I try to provide or work towards ensuring that the child understands the importance of education, both academic and non-academic in life. Guidance is probably the best quality that I can take pride in. That guidance what he gave to is. Then somebody said commitments, communication and listening. Somebody said अपने आप को बच्चों पर नहीं तोपना चाहिए. Let them remain as originals. Somebody said, one thing I learned as a parent is that if I want my child to imbibe some quality or value in herself, first I have to bring that quality and value inside me. I have to practice that value and be an example to the kid rather than preaching. Somebody said this. Their experiences, all the parents know in Chinmaya mission. I asked them how to be or how not to be. We feel as parents that our children do not listen to us or our instructions, etc. But I learned the hard way that children always listen to the parents. they have chosen not to respond at certain times. They listen, but they choose not to respond. That's what I learned. They listen, but they don't respond. It's important to give kids small tasks to complete. Completing these tasks gives them courage and a sense of achievement. There might be an urge to applaud and give credit, but please refrain from doing so, because doing so would mean that they might expect applaud, and this might be their motivation to do things. This will defeat the purpose. They are living, they are doing taught to things, they are learned to taught to do things that needs to be done without expecting anything in return. Some parent wrote like this. Children, children pick our bad habits and mannerisms naturally and quickly. The same way, not hold true for good habits. So extra effort required on both hands. Some parents said this. How to not to be children? Nagging and complaining should not be children. Accepting just the way they are, loving unconditionally and constantly trying to guide them on the path of truth and satsang. Whatever you want your child to do, first do it yourself. Don't tell other child to do your child to do, but let the child see what you are doing and learn and emulate. These are the parents' experiences. Their children are now grown up, and then some of them are got married, and then they have their own children. But I asked them, what did you learn as a parent? How to be or how not to be? Only one point. And so लोग सब लिखने के तैयार हो गए. But a thesis I don't want. Only one point you give. So I just collected and read. So thank you for coming and listening to this. May you all become extraordinarily good parents. May your children grow as a beautiful, fragrant, blossomed flowers, spreading the fragrance everywhere around them. And may you be useful to society in life. May your children also become useful and help the society. May you all become true citizens of the globe. Thank you. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you. बंद कर दो.